Hey all SY students, welcome you all in this new virtual classroom. Before starting our session, first I introduce me to you because this is my first time to teach you. Myself Sai Surve, and in this academic year I am teaching you paper 1 of your second year syllabus, that is Python programming. I hope you all enjoy this new interaction between us. So let's start with our slide 1. Introduction to Python programming. Last year you learned basic programming languages like C, C++. In this year you have to learn one more interesting language, Python. This is totally different from previous ones, and as compared to other languages like your C, C++, Java, this one is more easy, interesting and user friendly also. Standard definition of Python is it is a high level interpreted, interactive and object oriented language. High level means what? All these are high level, interpreted, interactive. All these are highlighting features of Python language. This language is developed by Dutch programmer Guido van Rossum. He is well known for creator of Python programming. He started implementing this language in 1989. Python is very simple programming language and it is also called as beginner's programming language. Because even if you are new to programming, that is new to programming languages, you can learn Python without facing any basic kinds of issues related with programs. Okay, now we start with the features of Python. Okay, before going to the basic building blocks of any programming language like variables, data types and all, first here we focus on the highlighting features of this language. It comes with numerous features, that is this language comes with numerous features. But in this slide we just focus on highlighting features of Python. See here, its highlighting features are readable, easy to learn, free, open source, except it supports exception handling. It has large standard library. It supports memory management. It is portable, that is it is cross-platform. Now we discuss these features one by one. First is Python is readable. Readable means what? It is easy to read and it comes with very short codes. It has very short syntax that can be easily remembered. Second feature is what? Easy to learn. Learning Python is as easy. This is an expressive and high level programming language. Expressive means what? It comes with very short syntax and there is no need to go for that header files, then void main, then declaration part, then executable part like C or C++. And because of that it is called as expressive language also. Next is what? Next they say what? It is high level programming language, which means that it is easy to understand. High level means what? Languages which are related with human beings, not with machine. Okay, so in this language, that is in Python programming, we are using number of words that comes from the English language. You know the difference between high level and machine level. High level languages are related with your basic spoken languages like English, and machine languages that are related with machines like binary codes. And because of these two factors, that is expressive and high level programming, it is easy to learn. Third feature is what? It is a cross platform. that is it is portable, which means that it is available and can be run on various operating systems like Mac, widely known and used Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. Next is open source. Next is open source. Python is also called as open source programming language. So open source means what? It is developed under the open source license. That is, you can freely use it, freely distribute it, and it can be used for education purpose as well as for commercial use also. That is, we can make changes to its source code, we can edit, we can modify their source code as per our requirement. Fifth feature is what? It has standard large library. Like C and C++, Python also comes with large support of standard library. Now you are SY student, so you know the meaning of this library. Okay, so library means what? It comes with, or it has a large set of functions, inbuilt functions, templates that we can use while writing the Python code. Next feature is free. That is same as open source. Okay, Python is free to download and free to use. This means that you can download it for free and use it in your application. And Python is best example of FLOSS. FLOSS means open source software. That is, you can freely distribute the copies of this software, read it and modify it. Next one is it supports exception handling. Are you aware of this exception handling mechanism? I think you already learned this exception handling in C language. Still, I explain you this exception handling. Exception is what? Exception means when your program or when there is something bad happen with your program while it is in running, that is while it is executing. So exception is an event that can occur during program exception, during the program execution, and it can disrupt or interrupt the normal flow of your program. Okay, to handle this type of runtime error, Python supports exception handling. This means that handling means what? Which means we can write less error prone or less error prone code, and we can test various scenarios that can cause exception later on. That is exception avoiding mechanism. And last highlighting feature is automatic memory management. You also aware about this feature, that is memory management. So while writing this Python codes, there is no need to focus on, or there is no need to concentrate on, okay, making your memory free. It supports automatic memory management, which means that memory is cleared and free automatically. There is no need to bother clearing the memory. There is no need to separate. You have to perform separate actions to store your objects or to store your Python codes. It automatically clears the memory to store your data.